Alright everyone, welcome to Tomahawk DIY. Today we're taking a look at a fairly simple item. In particular, we're going to look at how to mount a screw into some drywall. It doesn't take a whole lot of tools or parts. You got the drywall plug that goes in, screw, and a screwdriver, and we'll also be using a rubber mallet. So the first step is to get a hole in the wall to put the plug in. Occasionally you can actually pound the plug in, but oftentimes you'll break the plug. So I recommend either using a drill. In this case, we'll just take the screw that we'll be using and use that to put the hole in place. So I'm simply screwing in the screw into the drywall. I happen to know from knocking that there's not a stud right behind here, which means I need the drywall plug in order to get the screw in place for what I need to secure to the wall. Almost have the screw all the way in here. Once I get the screw in, I'm simply going to back it out. Now I've got a nice hole. Now with the nice hole, we can put the plug in place and we'll just use a mallet to tap it in. Now the problem with using the screw to drill the hole as opposed to taking the time to get a drill is sometimes you're not going to get it in, as I did in this case. I bent that, which means I'll have to get a new plug. Alright, let's try this again. I've got a new plug. We'll see if we can't pound this in straight this time without breaking the plug. So, there we go, plugged in place. We can now put the screw in. I've got my same screw. And just like that. And just like that, the screw goes in. And with that, now that we have the screw in place, held securely with the drywall plug, we can take care of installing this garage door opener, which happens to be the project at the moment. You can check out the video on that, or subscribe and see my other videos with these links. Thanks for watching.